Am I copying out? Yes. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. My name is Sarah. This is Vintage and Painted. I have covered a lot in the last week. Last week I released a full before and after of the Ethan Allen piece that I made over. I hope you guys really enjoyed that. I'll link it below. Today is the final of the retro Chifferobe. It looks a lot different to how you guys left me. I have been through it, and this is what I've been through. You guys, it's gone. I just sold it. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, you can press play. Hope's watching Bluey. I just sold it, and the lady that bought it was the nicest lady. She was so sweet. We ended up going back and forth. I ended up selling it for $700, you guys, which I'm really happy with. That's a help for my family. And I also feel like that was within, remember I said between $850, I think I said, or $800 and $650. I feel like it's worth that much. It was in such good shape. Like there was absolutely nothing wrong with it. Well, except if you ask people who don't like painted furniture, which oh, you guys. Some people have been very verbal with me about that I painted an Ethan Allen piece, but there you go. To each their own. I think it was beautiful, and the lady who bought it thought it was beautiful, and I'm happy. She's happy. Yay! So, onward and upward. We're going to see the rest of the makeover, the conclusion of that piece in today's video. So, you guys, let's get started. There's already bleed through on the top of it, so I need to shellac the top of it, repaint it. I'm gonna be using a foam brush. It's gonna eat through this so quickly, but to be honest, I have millions of them and I don't have that many chip brushes. I think I literally only have 3 left, and I don't feel like spending any more money right now, so I'm gonna use a foam brush. Oh, you guys, plans are changing. The other side is fully painted, so I'm fully painting this side too. Because, I don't know, plans are changing. Which means I have to do the full side. I can't do just this part because it's not going to match. It's going to look weird. Okay, okay, looks divine. Okay, if anything, that should show you I'm 100% always gonna do what the piece dictates. I'm not gonna continue to push through and frustrate myself because I have to do it a certain way. When inspiration strikes and I see that I could be doing it a different way, I will 100% every time pivot. So when we started out, I was gonna do the modern Art Deco style DIY paint in a sandy blonde. I've hardly got any, I'm hardly using any. I'm just watering it down and then lightly sponging it off. Yeah, I was gonna do it, but I tried, wasn't working. The piece I felt like was dictating something different, and so I had to pivot. I'm a lot happier today than I was last week when I left you guys. I was not happy with how I was leaving it. I'm happier today. Sometimes you have to walk away from a piece, or I have to walk away from a piece, give it a bit, come back to it, and then as I'm doing it, sometimes it just pivots and changes. A good example of that, do you guys remember the Lane chest that I did? Ooh, that was super controversial. And I don't even understand why, but I'm going to let this dry, have some lunch, and breathe a sigh of relief. Same piece, different vibe. Okay, you guys, it looks really different to when you last saw it, and it's about to change again. I hate it. I don't like it. I sent it back, and I do like the drawers. I've run out of the blue because I kept making mistakes and I kept trying again, and yeah, so I've run out. So I'm going to be painting it all in one color from Valspar from Lowe's. It's a mist tint. This is the color. She's gorgeous, and I think it's going to look good all one color, so that's what we're going to do. What do I don't even know what to say. I think I said this last time I did an Art Deco piece. It's not my thing. It is so outside my wheelhouse that I really struggle with painting them. I really do. This guy's no different. I have this internal tennis match, right, that goes between what I'm trying to force the piece to be and what I naturally like to do. And so, which is like bohemian clay and chalk-based paint, and what this style sort of dictates, which is a more Art Deco Misflips. Marissa from Misflips, she does an amazing job on Art Deco pieces. I cannot do it to save myself, guys. I struggle with these pieces. So, all that to say, am I copying out? Yes. Absolutely. This is where I'm stopping. I know when I'm beat. This piece has beat me, and it's all one color. The handles are spray painted in gilded brass spray paint. I had this guy in my stash and I even painted the inside, cleaned it. Gonna list it and sell it, you guys, and be done with it and never do a retro piece again. Never ever. I'm all for stretching yourself. You should stretch yourself artistically. You should. But then also know when you're beat and withdraw from continuing to make yourself frustrated, because that's what I did with this piece. I was getting so frustrated trying to do what the inspiration is to this piece, apply it a little differently because it wasn't the exact same piece, but I'm just not gifted in that way. So I'm beat. This is just gonna have to be what it is because I've got to move on to the next thing. I can't keep torturing myself this way. All right, you guys, thanks for joining in another episode. I really cherish your encouragement and your kind words. Thank you. Even when pieces are not your cup of tea, and I never claim to be able to please all the people all the time. But what I do, and I hope you guys hear me say often on this YouTube channel, is that you should do what you love. You should be creative. You should paint furniture if you want to. If you want to restore furniture to its natural glory, awesome, all for it as well. So this is where we've ended up, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the journey. I didn't, but I learned a lot. I will never do pieces like this again. That's what I've learned. But she's pretty now, so and it helps too. It's a nice color, pink. All right, you guys. Love you to bits, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.